Testing 1 2. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Where is my thumbnail? Okay, that's one. Go here to this. Good morning, Danielle. Back in the building. Today I saw ONCS, but there's also still a lot of volume on LD, whatever that other one was, LDX. I think I put on in the Discord. LHDX is the one. 16 million shares traded on it right now. Oops. Remove that. I need to watch this one kind of dry up in volume on LHDX. Only up 10%, but we do have one below it, which is VVOS, up 34% there. So I'll put that over here on the watch as well, VVOS. And let's see if we have any kind of news on these ones. Still no news on LHDX, VVOS. All right, so VVOS or Vivos Therapeutics, we've seen this one before. Therapeutics expands product line and revenue potential with acquisition of product rights and patents for advanced facial dontics, LLC. So we'll just have to see if that one can break all the way over $1 and get the moving upwards. But it is one of the top gappers today. We don't have many. One just popped up. Another one just popped up. MOB. MOB. So we got LHD, and we really want to see this volume dry up on LHDX and come to something with a little bit better range. Looking at this daily chart on MOB, current price is at the 222s. So it had a little rip from the 160, or where did it close? 164 all the way up here to the 220s. Has a top up here of the 273s. Only 2 million shares traded, though. It really needs to get in the competition. But we'll wait and see what happens. As for other things that were moving, let me see. Do I have those? LLAP going on down. I think AMAM was another one that we looked at. Still kind of a grinder, but not really opening up too much. Smaller and smaller candles. LHDX going back down to $1 right before the open. OKYO just started moving. OKYO. Donnell says, so let's see what that one's talking about. Had a little bit of a pullback there. 1 million shares traded on it. Let's see what OKYO. Why are you popping out here? It's another pharmaceutical company. It looks like it has a history of doing these little pops and drops. If we look back here on a daily chart, popped up here $6, back down to $4, popped up here to $3, back down to $2.29. So it does have a history of doing this, and the biggest pop right here I can see is all the way up to $7 and came back down to $4. Very, very interesting. So all of the stocks today are kind of hovering at $2 or under $2 that are getting the volume on today. Let's also check out the SPY. See what they're doing out here. SPY had a little bit of a gap up and then came back down. Okay. Only other thing about OKYO, it's only up 2% now off that pullback. I don't know what the percentage was up here at $3. Maybe it was like, 15% up or something like that, but it definitely had some harsh rejection. So will people come into, or will people still see this with pretty much no catalyst and try to push it back up is the question. ONCS has come up to this top multiple times today, which is, let's see, the high of 235, 236 ish level. And it is very close. It could go either way. It's very close to breaking down and going back and retesting this area down here of the was this like the 150s, 160s level for a little bit of support here. But no catalyst on that one. Up 113%. MOB reached a top up here of the around the 275s and definitely headed downward harshly. Lost 65 cents on what it was trying to do. Additional mouse options. Yeah, I saw ONCS withdrawals filing for offering. I don't know what implications that could have. Could be good for some people, could be bad for others. Oh, there it is. Tripping. Personal. No obvious ticker this morning. Focus is everywhere. Yeah. We'll see what stands out. Right now the top above $2 is ONCS and FHN with 10 million shares, but no kind of. I think the reason that the focus is everywhere is because of a lack of a good catalyst. There may be some continuations today, but I mean, continuations are kind of funky because everybody isn't really on board, unless it moves up a lot or down a lot. Everybody doesn't really get on board with continuations. But ONCS is the one that I think I'm just gonna watch out of the open and then see how LHDX had a huge run up from 44 cents up to $1 yesterday. How that holds $1, or is it gonna give up that dollar? VVOS came up here with the high of the 107s. For some reason, it has 10 million shares traded on it. It is a cheaper stock. This is hump day though, and it's the first day of the month of March. So kind of don't want to start off with a red day on the first day, right? Want to be patient, want to be calm, cool, and collected, and observe first, and let something make itself known. Have about 10 minutes to the open. ONCS continues to face struggles. If we look on the level twos, we can see ONCS has a 30,000 share position at the 216s. If that 216 gets tested, we'll see if that is going to be a big break or if it's going to hold that 216 there. Very questionable place for that much size. And on the top side, let's see if we can see a 30,000 share position at least. Nope, nothing on the ask that big. So we'll see what happens at that 216. It's only 10 cents away. LHDX slightly breaking down $1. 8 minutes to the bell. Good morning, Andre. Let's see. Look through these top volume movers, see if anything had any kind of catalyst. All right, so who will become the one on the day? First day of the month. Will we be red or will we be green or will we be neutral on today? Good morning, Lori. Um, Lori says CDIO will be a multi-day runner. Let's see. Came up. Yeah, CDIO has some real. I was surprised that it had that action yesterday. It really has some really good news to me. With the AI cardiovascular disease identification, I was like, man, that's cool. I'm gonna watch that. But it just would never ever break up. It just held this range around the 330 level and continued to just fall in love with this one level of the 330. So I was like, yeah, that we watched it yesterday. We watched it in the Discord and everything. I mean, but never ever made a decision. It's like a big war zone. Okay, ONCS continue to look like it wants to do a little bit of a breakout. 230 up 113%, biggest gainer on the day. So I think out of the open, we'll watch ONCS. Remember, ONCS does not have a catalyst, so it could get very spicy. No, it does have a catalyst. It withdraws the planned offering filing. I forgot Donnell had said that earlier. I don't know if that's going to be a positive or a negative for the company withdrawing that offering, but we'll see. We'll definitely see very quickly here in 3 minutes. But above that, LHDX has the most volume. So we'll see if things can, if LXDX can dry up, or is it going to try to continue to move away from the dollar? Talk without cough. Let's see. All right. Coming into 30 seconds left into the bell. And there's the open. ONCS is going to be our first watch to see what it wants to do as the largest gapper. Okay. Down 3%. I'm going to flip over to LHDX, not doing much. Vivos. Vivos getting a little heat under there. 11 million shares traded. ONCS going on down. LHDX may be a continuation stock, grinding higher, getting some pops there with the biggest volume on the day. Up to the 110s, 111s, 112s on LHDX. Up 6% since the open. Had a high up here during pre-market of the 117. Wow, big red right there, back down to $1. Pushing on down. ONCS having the same sentiment downwards. Vivos, SPY coming back. Well, I say coming back green, not really. And OKYO had a high of here, the 324s. We'll see how that goes for it. But right as of right now, no real standouts here. Well, I guess if you're shorting, there's some standouts. LHDX, ONCS, Vivos, but everything looking like it's red on the day. Can we get any green movers out here? What is this? IQ trash. Hmm. So hump day is definitely not looking like it's going to give many scalp opportunities. Everything kind of went down. So if somebody was trying to buy the tops on ONCS, would have took a little bit of a loss. CDIO. OKYO holding green on the day though. But no real catalyst over there. ONCS making its way on down, almost down 10%. Lori says she hates OKYO. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's red. Yeah, I'm looking around and LHDX again trying to hold up the dollar. Came down and tested it another time. PDIO absolutely bombing. Back down towards the 3. Okay. LHDX pulling back up. Like I said, it may be a continuation. Didn't have any reason to be up anyway, but grinding higher. Okay. LHDX popping back up there, up to the 110s. Had a high of the 117s. Is it trying to trap? Previous high of day of the yesterday was the 118. Yeah, that looks like a trap right there. Pull back from the 116s back down to the 107s. Wow, that was a real trap right there. ONCS pushing out. Will it do the same trapping mechanism or method? Coming up above that previous resistance, will this be a fake out? Up 120% now. No catalyst, or yeah, it had catalyst. I keep saying no catalyst. It's a weaker catalyst to me. It doesn't really stand out, but looking like it's getting a push there up to the 250s very quickly. Up 10% on the day. Holding green, one of the few holding green on the day. Continue to watch LHDX off screen. Let's see who becomes the top volume winner. LHDX still at the top with 28 million shares traded. And behind it is ONCS. Actually, behind it is NIO. NIO with 26 million shares traded. And then ONCS. And then FHN. I don't know. It doesn't have a catalyst. Let's flip over here to the scans. So here are the scans that I'm looking at. This is everything under $2 that I'm kind of, I have a different metric for under $2 since I don't really trade them. I want them to get very high volume before I see them. So LHDX put in that work and got 20 million shares. 20 million shares is what they need to show up here. So there's LHDX, ONCS. Is on the low float scanner, up 138%, still pushing. And then on the top volume movers, over $2, we have NIO, ONCS, FHN, Tesla, and we got a couple more coming up the ladder as well. ONCS hit a high of 265. Trying to see if it will have that same pull down as the top volume mover, because a lot of time fear spreads in the same way, especially in the low floats. If LXDX could pull down like that, we'll see if ONCS will do it as well. But right now, just holding right under the 250s. Let's check the level 2s here for any large sizes. We have a size down here on the S, 10,000 shares at the 147. Looks like we have some hidden shares in here with these ones. These odd numbers that don't look right in there. Those are probably hidden orders. Not seeing any great size over here on the ask either. 255 has 9,000 shares, but that's basically nothing. CDIO continuing, or actually it's pretty much sitting still. Volume has dried up on it. So we'll go ahead and remove that. MOB still up 18%, down 4% on the day. Volume not competing though. OKYO, 5 million shares there, but has definitely fallen off of the top 10 movers, down 10%. Maybe if it makes its way back up, maybe it'll be something, but it ain't there right now, so whatever. ONCS back up to the 255s where that 9,000 shares was sitting. We'll see what it wants to do up there. I'm just narrowing down the list now into things that are actually getting volume. VVOS did not get or does not have enough volume yet. LHDX breaking down the dollar again. Has a previous bottom of what looks like the 94 cents to break through. It continues to bounce above that 94 cents back to the dollar. ONCS opening high on this next candle. To break out, it has this high of 265. Testing 250s right now. Come on, come on, come on. Getting the 260s, 261s up there, but creating a lower high on this 15 minute. So previous high 265, this high was 262 and pulling back now a little bit. ONCS has captured the day on volume now with 30 million shares traded, up 130 something percent. So definitely people with big money can get in. The only problem is this a short bias stock or a long bias stock? It is pushing up right now, but you know, with the way it's pushing up with this volume, is it giving shorts the liquidity that they need to get in for a short position is the question. Let me go and look into ONCS real quick. I didn't even look into it. I've seen it before, but I think I actually traded it before. Statistics. Let's see what the statistics are looking like. Float is 2.05. Insiders have heavy holding here with 30%. Institutions have 5% holding. I don't know when that was last updated though. Let's pop over here to BAM SEC. ONCS. No shelf registrations. Let's go to FinViz. CS. Yeah, insider owning 30%. and institutional ownings 8%. So somebody wants it to go up, but I mean they can want it to go up, but if it's a weak catalyst, the shorts are going to step in and take control. Okay, shorts shares float. We're short interest. Insider holding 55%. We'll see. This one is definitely taking the lead on the day. Everybody can see it. It's green on the day. Let's actually look at the daily chart though. Daily chart doesn't look super attractive. If we look over here on TOS, we can see it had a previous high here at the 265s, where it met that top again today. For this to go back red on the day, it would need to break down to 225s. It is holding those levels for sure, up at the 250. So we'll see if it can hold up those 225s in the first hour of the day, but definitely continue to look strong even without a super strong catalyst. LHDX losing the battle in volume, losing the battle in range as well. This first candle went from 95 cents up to $1.15. This secondary candle has not closed yet, but went from $1 up to $1.04. So close down that range very quickly. And for us to get paid, we need range. These have volume, but where is the range? And for right now, ONCS is looking like the thing with the range. And the crazy thing is ONCS, it may have a weak range to the top, but I want to see what the range looks like if it does get going down. Is it going to be like a harsh momentum push downward, and unlike the upward push? Upward is fighting for every cent. But if it rips downward, 30 something cents, 40 something cents, is that a start of a pivot in this ticker? Lori says ONCS will dump to the 250s and then rip. We'll see. It's playing around a whole lot up here. Looking on the ask, we got 9,000 shares at the 260. Do we have any bigger sizes? Nope. All right, so now it is pushing back down. That 225 is red on the day, so it really needs to hold up that 225. Looks like some people trying to get it off of VWAP, but I don't know. We'll see if the shorts can push it on through VWAP. LHDX pumping up again. Is it going for another trap? Top side 115 pump from the 99 up to and creating a lower high here. Still green on the hour candle, but looking like it's trapping. Trying to compete with ONCS on the volume. So ONCS has 35 million, LHDX has 33 million, and trying to pump up here, but I don't know if it's trapping. SPY also taking a little jump up from the 395.50s up to the 396.74s, getting a little bit stronger. Looking around. Yeah, okay. So ONCS has some larger sizes around the 190s. We can see thousands, and then all of a sudden 10,000 and a 12,000 down here at the 190. So I mean, that is a little bit of size on the board. And of course, the algorithms want to push this thing where the supply and demand is. So if we look up here on the top side, 260 is it's a smaller size. And just not seeing those sizes to attract the algos to those positions. So I'm thinking it's definitely got a little bit more downward than it does up. LHDX breaking over the 110s. Will this be another trap? Will this be another false break? High up here of the 115 double top. Will it break through? It needs to break here, or this will be a double top on the 15 minute. 34 million shares competing heavily with ONCS for the volume. There's the break. Huge rip out there over the top of the 17s. I say a huge rip. That was up to the 22s, maybe like a 5-cent rip up to the 124s. So we have a war zone here for the volume. Will this be another trap? Ooh, wow. As soon as I said, will this be another trap? Huge pullback into the previous range. So it did break the high of day of yesterday, which was the 118s, and pulling right back in for another what looks like a trap. We'll see how it holds. But wow. Wow. Up 14% on the day, taking the day on the volume, 39 million shares traded. ONCS falling back a little bit. And right now, these two don't really have any more competition on the board as far as volume. Insanity. All right. Well, I know a lot of times we leave these sub dollars alone, but there's definitely some opportunity if you're willing to take the risk. It is a little bit bigger risk, cheaper stock. You can take a little bit bigger size, but with bigger size, you get those multiples. When it's moving, you take 10,000 shares or 5,000 shares or something like that. It is moving these little cents, and you don't know if you'll be able to recapture these cents. So if we look on the pre-market, the best move during pre-market was from the 93 cents up to the $1.18. And then this move during intraday is from the 94 cents up to the $1.20. Well, looks like it's going to continue to push. 124s, will it 66,000 shares out there on the bid, 65. A lot of volume going in up here, up high. So I don't know. Let's see if it can continue to push. Saw a huge size up there go in. Somebody's getting filled up here. 66,000 shares there that was on the bid. We have 22,000 here at the 115s. And just on the top side, now we're seeing some bigger size on the ask as well. 134 has 39,000 shares there. 130s has 23,000. So somebody's getting filled up here. 66,000 shares up here. So we will see what that one wants to do, but it has completely left ONCS in the dust. Getting up to 44 million shares, and ONCS hasn't even broke over the 40 yet. ONCS is actually pumping down. Very peculiar movements here, but this is what I look for. I want to see volume. I want to see range. And I also want to see a pretty good catalyst behind this, but definitely volume and range are the first two that I'm looking for. Now, of course, you know, according to my rule set, sub dollars is out of the question, but it is a good learning experience of what these sub dollars, what potential you have here. Even with the snapbacks, there was a potential of 15 up to the 20, like a 10-cent winner if you took that breakout. But you have to manage that risk, and don't want to give back all of your profit there. But yeah, somebody's definitely getting filled big after that 66,000 share position. It did slow down quite a bit, so I'm wondering, was it a short, or is it going to continue to push over the 125s here? 124s, 123s. Will we see another huge position come in there again? Donnell says long at the 107. Nice. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this one play. I literally am late for a meeting. I just looked at it. It's 9 o'clock. I need to get to my meeting. If you guys are gonna continue trading today, please be careful, be safe. But I need to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for coming in and checking out this stream. Um, of course, there's a lot going on in the market. LHDX and ONCS are our top movers on the day with volume. So I will definitely be watching those after I get out of the meeting, and I will while it continues to push, I will continue to kind of I guess talk in a Discord if you guys want to talk, or share any ideas on today. But wow, 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 wow. I wonder, me and Donnell and Rooster, we talked a lot about this one yesterday, and I'm wondering, is Rooster trading this one right now? We'll see later in the day if he jumped into it, but I'll ask him in the Discord. But as far as the Discord link, if you guys want to get into that, yes, Rooster is. Let me see if he sees. Well, I gotta get going though. I'm about to shut it down. Let me drop this link real quick. He is trading this right now. Let me go ahead and where's the link? And I'll be talking in here for now. Man, gotta get going. Gotta run. Donnell's taking that prop. Whoa, wrong thing. Donnell's taking that profit. Why didn't you copy? Okay, there is the Discord link if you guys want to be a part of that. We always are discussing stocks and different, I mean, not just stocks, any markets in there in the trade analysis tab, so definitely check it out. But yeah, I need to get out of here for real. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Keep your head on a swivel, be safe, and peace out.